I always enjoy these stateroom tours on YouTube because, well, I have to do some research, right, to check out the room for you. In this case, it's particularly special because thanks in part to our friends and sponsors over at Touring Plans Travel, we checked out a cheeky corner suite. This is a special type of accommodation on Virgin Voyages ships, in this case, Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, and it's an especially large and neat room, a very nice room, has a really cool outdoor feature. And it is a Rockstar accommodation. That means there are some additional perks that come with this room, ranging from an in-room bar setup to a Rockstar agent that's like your personal assistant while on board, access to special areas on the ship and in Bimini, and even more. So in this video, we'll take you through inside, out, and talk all about the Rockstar experience. I hope you enjoy.
This is room 8011A on Scarlet Lady, and it is what's called a cheeky corner suite. And you'll see why in a moment as I gracefully shut the door behind me. So this room is located all the way aft and this particular one is on the port side. So it takes up the whole corner of the ship, and that's going to come into play with these two big windows in a moment. I'll give you a better view by coming over to the tablet here, and we're going to just tap this button. And open up the curtains, leaves the sheer ones in place for privacy. And that's maybe one of the biggest highlights of this room is this incredible wake view. Well, right now it's a view of Bimini. That's where we're docked right now. But ordinarily, obviously, you see the wake of the ship. We'll go out there in just a minute, though. Let's take a look at some of the room and talk about the amenities. To start with is obviously this is a larger room. You've got a beautiful large bed here, padded headboard. It's an extremely comfortable mattress. In fact, plenty of space for in terms of storage. You'll see there are drawers over by the entrance here where we first walked in. That's sort of a vanity, and those lights come on with the tablet or regular switches. You've got a stool there, drawers on the right. The closet is when you first walk in. Not much to show you there, to be honest. Plenty of space to hang things, plus some drawers. Around here is the bathroom, and all these doors are pretty cool because they're really neat colors depending on which angle you look at, and they offer not complete privacy, but a pretty good amount from the angle, but I just like the colors. So let's get the sliding door out of the way, and there's me, proof that I'm real. You've got a nice large sink here, plenty of storage space, plenty of counter space rather, and there's like a shelf of sorts below. Toilet over there, we've got our Rockstar robe and some towels. And then the shower, another one of these cool iridescent doors. The shower is plenty large, has a bench in there, a little shelf for toiletries, and it's got a massive rain shower head right there, in addition to a wand that's secured in the corner. You probably noticed this little nook over here. Neat sofa, very comfy. We like having breakfast right here. And we've got an article all about Ship Eats, which is the room service program on Virgin Voyages, because it is better than any line I've been on. You get hot food served in a really cool way, nice variety of stuff, and all of the items on there, it's a subset, whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, of things that you can get elsewhere on the ship. So if there's something that you really like in one of the restaurants, you might be able to order that via room service. And over here is a bar setup, as well as some music, a turntable, speaker, and a selection of records. The bar setup in a Rockstar suite, and this is a Rockstar suite, you get several bottles to start you off, and they say they buy the first round. Past that, you can have them restock it. Of course, go to any of the bars also. We did ask them for a little adjustment, and that seems negotiable. Like they can't guarantee if you want, certain things, maybe switched out for a different type of liquor or something, but they're very accommodating. And if you want garnishes or different mixers, they'll be happy to bring that too. There are a bunch of mixers under here, both in the fridge and in a storage cabinet. There's a whole bar set. I've got a paper over here. Sorry. There's a whole bar set, strainer, different type of strainer here, shaker. You've got a muddler, a jigger. Pretty neat. And then glassware. I like that these drawers are push to release. Really nice glassware set, so you can make whatever drinks you might like. Down there is where the fridge is, with a whole bunch of mixers, and you can always ask for other stuff or more of those. These are just storage drawers. I have some clothes in there, but this is a really nice setup. Now that record player, you can, they have kind of a default set of records that they will give you. However, you can either once you're on board or even ahead of time request records. We put in 5 or 6 requests. I think they were able to get most of them. There's maybe one that they didn't have. So they have a nice variety, and they'll try and get stuff that matches your taste if there's something that you're asking for that they don't have available. The speaker also connects via Bluetooth, so you can use your phone and stream, because the internet is quite good on board. And for everyone on Virgin Voyages, not just suites, internet access is included. All rooms on Virgin have what they call a champagne tray, and they have filtered water. You can get still or sparkling, or any combination that you'd like. Ice daily. We like this a lot, like to stay hydrated. It's nice to always have it right there. You don't even have to think about it. In the background, I should have pointed this out before, that is a door. It goes to another cabin. The cheeky corner suites are the only rooms on the entire ship that connect to any other rooms. That just connects to a standard sea terrace. Nobody's even in it this sailing. I suspect they would make those the last to book, since they're the only adjoining. But it's handy to know if you're traveling with family, for example. And the balconies can be connected as well. In fact, let's go check out the balconies. So we've got the 2 doors. I showed you the view out the window a moment ago. Let's go ahead and slide the sheer curtain out of the way here and come outside. This is really the highlight of this type of room. This is just part of the balcony. So over here, we've got a table and chairs and these full loungers. And you look out here, this covering is over an area called the dock. It's maybe my favorite outdoor space on the ship, in fact. This is called a champagne table. Why is it a champagne table? If you have an ice bucket with champagne, slide it right in there. The balcony does wrap around. In fact, I'll go all the way back here to give you guys an idea. This wraps all the way around the corner. All the way to the hammock. So almost I think all but just a couple of balconies on the entire ship, regardless of stateroom type, have hammocks, and it's kind of awesome to nap in. I'm actually good at getting in and out of them now. Larissa's an expert, though she sometimes gets her wristband caught in the hammock. That's fun. Not yet today. No. So you get a nice side view of the ship and the sea passing by from here. But very cool. The rooms above this, so the corner suites are available on each side of the aft of the ship, the stern rather, and it goes up. We're on the bottom one, deck 8. There are others above us, but you see this roof sticks a little further out. Each level has a slightly larger balcony, but the room itself is the same size. We were perfectly happy with, this balcony was plenty large for us, and we didn't mind being right above the dock. No real noise concerns, no privacy issues really. I was perfectly happy with this. But if you do want a little extra privacy, if you do want a slightly higher view, larger veranda, then get one of the cheeky corner suites that is on a higher deck. They label them slightly different, like pretty big, even bigger, biggest, something like that. Heading back into the room, because it is hot out there. It's July. and we're here on the Cruise Habit group cruise, having a fantastic time. So I will say, if you want to cruise with us, we had all sorts of great events during the sailing. We've got coverage of that in our other videos and over at cruisehabit.com. And we've got another coming up December 2023, Valiant Lady Group Cruise.com. So I'll leave you with a couple words as we look at the room about additional services you get with Rockstar Suites and then Mega Rockstar Suites. Rockstar Suites, in addition to all the things I've talked about in the room, you get an agent. It's like your personal assistant for anything you need anywhere on the ship. You can call them and they just make it happen. They do a really great job with that. They even helped us create a bar crawl where we got to take everyone around our own bar crawl to our favorite bars and some of our favorite drinks. That was really cool. So thanks to Virgin and our Rockstar Gavin for that. Other things you get, there's sort of a welcome reception with champagne when you first board the ship. You get priority check-in. I will say check-in on Virgin is very fast no matter what you do, so it doesn't really add much to it. There's a separate VIP Rockstar area at the Beach Club at Bimini, which is where we'll be going next. And you get the benefit of a couple other little perks here and there, some of which are maybe not, depending on how you cruise, may or may not be helpful. One of them is Richard's Rooftop, which is all the way up top. It's a lounge just for rock stars. If you, instead of hanging by a pool, you just want a really quiet space to chill up top, that's great. They also do a daily, I forgot what they call it, golden hour or something, champagne for an hour and a half, free for complimentary for rock stars each and every day up at Richard's Rooftop. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tour of room 8011A, a cheeky corner suite here on Scarlet Lady. I know we've really enjoyed the room. It's going to be hard going back to anything but this. If you want to join us on Valiant Lady, maybe this could be your room on sister ship Valiant Lady, December 2nd, 2023, ValiantLadyGroupCruise.com. If you have any questions about this room or anything Virgin Voyages, anything cruising, in fact, reach out in the comments below, and we look forward to talking ship with you again real soon.